Today, we're looking at the exciting world of action movies with our list of the 10 most anticipated films coming in 2024. With amazing stunts and thrilling chases, these movies are sure to keep you excited. If you love explosions, big fight scenes, and lots of action, stay tuned because these are the movies you don't want to miss in 2024. Number 10, Bad Boys Ride or Die. The Bad Boys series has been around for nearly 3 decades, and it's still going strong with the latest installment, Bad Boys Ride or Die. Once again, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence return as the iconic duo, bringing their signature blend of banter, chaos, and near-death experiences. For 120 minutes, they do what they do best, crack jokes, yell at each other, and take on bad guys until the movie wraps up. While it may not break any new ground, Bad Boys Ride or Die delivers exactly what fans of the series expect, a reliable mix of buddy comedy and solid action. The earlier films might have been fresher, but for those who followed this series, the 4th installment ticks all the right boxes. It's familiar, it's fun, and it's exactly what you'd want from a Bad Boys movie. If you're in the mood for some nostalgic action and comedy, this one's for you. Number 9, Godzilla vs. Kong, The New Empire. This is packed with action, living up to the explosive nature of some of the best Godzilla movies. Unlike their previous showdown in 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong, this time, the two titans find themselves in an uneasy alliance. Together, they face off against a new kaiju threat, the Scar King, who poses a global danger. The plot's straightforward, and the movie shines when it focuses on the epic monster battles, steering away from the cheesy dialogue and mostly forgettable human characters, who are largely irrelevant in this monster-filled spectacle. If you're looking for mindless action with plenty of massive destructive brawls, Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire delivers. While it may not offer much depth, it does provide plenty of thrilling moments for fans of giant monster showdowns. It's shallow entertainment, but sometimes that's exactly what you need. Number 8, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. 2024 has been a great year for fans of action-packed 8 movies. Alongside Godzilla and Kong the New Empire, we also got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, a more refined entry in the long-running sci-fi franchise. While it doesn't have as much action as its counterpart, it still qualifies as an action-adventure sci-fi film. Set many years after 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes, this installment introduces new characters, navigating a world forever changed by the events of the previous movies. Though it could have benefited from a bit more action and a faster pace, being nearly 2.5 hours long, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is technically impressive and delivers solid blockbuster entertainment. It's a worthy addition to the franchise, even if it leans more on atmosphere than adrenaline. Number 7, Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, Deadpool and Deadpool 2 were big hits, but Deadpool and Wolverine has taken the excitement to a whole new level, shaping up to be one of the highest-grossing movies of 2024. The premise is simple yet thrilling. Deadpool and Wolverine finally teaming up on the big screen. The movie also marks their official debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and while it's not flawless, Deadpool and Wolverine brings fresh energy to the long-running franchise. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman deliver their usual charm, blending irreverent, self-aware humor with plenty of blood-soaked action. The film's a crowd pleaser from start to finish, packed with everything fans love about these iconic characters. Number 6, The Fall Guy. The Fall Guy's an action comedy that pays homage to stunt performers in the thrilling genre they live in. Although it didn't attract a huge audience in theaters, that doesn't mean it's lacking in quality. The film follows a stuntman navigating a series of wild misadventures, all while juggling his job, love life, and the future of the movie he's working on. Blending old-school charm with modern-day technical brilliance, The Fall Guy delivers a unique experience. Despite its fresh approach, a movie about a stuntman proved to be a tough sell for audiences in 2024. While it may not spark a new franchise, The Fall Guy, which is based on the 1980s TV series, stands strong as a standalone film. It's a fun ride with plenty to admire, offering a solid mix of action and comedy that is sure to entertain those who give it a chance. Number 5, Twisters. Twisters might be labeled as a disaster movie, but it's packed with enough spectacle and excitement to also qualify as an action-adventure film. As a sequel of sorts to the 1996 classic Twister, it introduces new characters who find themselves in a similarly thrilling situations, once again focusing on storm chasers as the common thread between the two films. What sets Twisters apart is the unique approach of having characters rush toward natural disasters instead of fleeing from them, adding a constant level of excitement throughout the movie. The film is well cast and well-paced, delivering solid entertainment from start to finish. Even though disaster movies aren't as frequent in the 2020s as they were in previous decades, Twisters proves that there's still plenty of interest in the genre. It's a thrilling ride that shows disaster films can still capture audiences' attention with the right mix of action and adventure. Number 4, Civil War. Fittingly titled Civil War, this film dives deep into the chaos of a nation on the brink of another civil war, blending the intensity of a war movie with the suspense of a thriller. The story is told from the perspective of a group of journalists who find themselves in the heart of the unfolding conflict. As they make a perilous journey to Washington, D.C., the tension mounts, with the possibility of the president being overthrown looming large. Civil War is perhaps the closest an A24 film has come to feeling like a blockbuster. The movie offers a remarkable sense of scale, with some truly intense scenes that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. While it might not fully dive into action territory into the final act, the build-up's worth the wait. The last scenes of the film are packed with action, turning the third act into a harrowing roller coaster ride that leaves a lasting impression. Overall, Civil War stands out as a gripping and thought-provoking film that manages to combine the depth of an indie thriller with the spectacle of a blockbuster. It's a powerful portrayal of a nation on the edge, offering a front-row seat to the turmoil through the eyes of those trying to document it. Number 3, Monkey Man. Co-produced by filmmaker Jordan Peele, Monkey Man marks the directorial debut of Dev Patel, who also takes on the lead role. Known for his standout performances in films like Slumdog Millionaire and The Green Knight, Patel brings a new intensity to his character in Monkey Man. He plays a man scraping by in an underground fight club where he takes brutal beatings to survive. As the story unfolds, the layers of his dramatic past and hidden depths begin to reveal themselves. As the film progresses, Monkey Man evolves into a gripping revenge story. The gritty fight club scenes gradually give way to more elaborate and equally intense action sequences. The raw and strange energy of the movie keeps you hooked, offering a unique blend of brutality and intrigue. Patel's directorial debut is not only great, but it also hints at his potential as a filmmaker, especially in the action thriller genre. Monkey Man's a powerful, unflinching look at a character driven by vengeance, and it signals that Patel has a promising future behind the camera if he continues to explore this path. Number 2, Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 is designed to amp up the action compared to the already impressive Dune from 2021, which laid the groundwork for an epic payoff. While the first film wasn't short on combat, Part 2 delivers even more, featuring a massive battle near the climax and several intense skirmishes along the way. In this sequel, Paul Atreides is driven by a thirst for revenge, and he more than satisfies it. He inspires rebellions and eventually leads an army, marking his transformation into a formidable leader. The Dune duology truly shines when both parts are viewed together, but Part 2 stands out for its heightened spectacle and explosive action. The film ensures that fans looking for grand, visually stunning battles won't be disappointed. Dune Part 2 not only continues the epic story, but also elevates the experience with its focus on larger-than-life combat and dramatic stakes, making it a thrilling conclusion to the saga. And number 1, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Now, this had big shoes to fill, especially being compared to Mad Max Fury Road, which has earned its place among the greatest action movies of all time. While Furiosa might not reach those legendary heights, it's still a thrilling, visually stunning, and emotionally charged film that delivers plenty of spectacle and cathartic action scenes. The movie serves as a compelling origin story for the character of Furiosa, leading right up to the moment when Fury Road begins. Fans of the franchise will appreciate how it fills in the backstory while maintaining the high-octane energy that defines the Mad Max series. Among action films of 2024, Furiosa, a Mad Max saga stands out as the most exciting pure action movie release so far, even with the arguably superior Dune Part 2 leaning more towards sci-fi. So which one do you like the most? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to our channel.